Hello, I am so glad you are here. We are going to be doing some really lovely stretches, and this is a really good class that you can practice anytime you're kind of feeling tight or tense. If you're trying to increase your flexibility, this is a good one to practice. It's just going to feel so good in the body, and we're going to dive right in. So let's start on our hands and our knees in tabletop. Oh, spread those fingers nice and wide. Take a deep breath, lower the belly, lift the heart. Beautiful. Exhale, round the back, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. Take a big breath, lower the belly, lift the heart. Just starting to move a little bit with our breath. And exhale, round the back for cat. We'll do that one more time. Deep breath in, maybe the biggest breath you've taken all day. And then squeeze all the air out as you round the back into cat. Excellent. Come into a neutral spine. We're going to keep the hips stacked right on top of the knees. We're going to come into puppy pose. So go ahead and walk the hands forward. Hips stay lifted and let the heart just drop down. Maybe sway the shoulders side to side. If you'd like, your forehead can come all the way down to the mat. Just taking a few breaths here, letting your heart feel really heavy, just letting it sink into the stretch. And from here, we're going to walk our hands over to the right. Again, hips are going to stay lifted, just getting into that left side body. And I actually like to lift up onto my left fingertips. Take a slow, deep breath. See if you can let your body relax here just a little bit more. Excellent. We're going to walk all the way to the other side now, over to the left. And then from here, again, if you'd like, you can press up onto those right fingertips, really getting into the right side of the body. Taking really nice, slow, deep breaths here and letting the breath help you relax and soften into the stretch. Really good. Come back to center. Come back up onto your hands and your knees. And we're actually just going to step forward, meeting in a ragdoll pose. So I want you to stand a little bit wider than you normally would. Toes can kind of turn out to the side a little bit if you'd like. You can put a nice bend in the knees. Grab opposite elbows and just let the upper body sway side to side. Maybe shake the head a little bit here if it feels tense. Noticing how this stretch feels in your body today. I know my hammies always need a little extra love, so this is a really good one if your hammies are tight. All right, come back to center. We're going to walk those feet in. We're going to keep the right foot forward. We're going to take a giant step back with the left foot. And then from here, we're going to lower that back knee down, flip the back toes, coming into a really deep lunge. And then from here, I just want you to find some small movements, okay? So we're going to kind of shift forward and shift back a little bit, just slowly sinking the hips into the stretch. Maybe the hips sway side to side a little bit. That's one thing that you'll notice in this class is it's less about having like a perfect pose or perfect alignment, and it's more about just easing our bodies into the stretch. Kind of finding a variety of movements in each pose. Deepening the breath. Very good. Go ahead and start to shift those hips back, coming into a half split. And again, we're going to do the same thing. Let those hips sway a little bit from side to side. If you have the space, maybe even sinking the hips. Just easing our way into the stretch. You might like to lift the heart up and then flow it down and just kind of flow between those two positions. Maybe you put a little bend in the knee and then slowly straighten it. Just explore the shape and just kind of see what's feeling good for you. Where does your body need the stretches the most? Go ahead and meet right in a regular half split. We're going to bring the hands to the inside edge of that straight leg, and we're actually going to walk them and kind of swivel the hips around. So we're in kind of like an open half split position. And then from here, we're just going to fold forward, walking the hands a little bit farther forward, maybe sinking the hips down. So you start to feel a stretch in the inner thigh and kind of that hip flexor on the right side. Now, I don't know about you, but this, again, unless I'm stretching it regularly, can be a really tight part of the body. So just breathe really deep here. Maybe you start to lower those hips a little bit farther down. Maybe you walk the hands a little bit farther forward, let the heart drop, kind of like that puppy pose we were in earlier. And then slowly we'll kind of meet back where we were in that half split. Now go ahead, shift forward, flip the back toes, lift that back knee. We're going to swivel all the way around to a wide forward fold facing the long edge of our mat. Toes are pointed ahead. And then from here, folding the upper body in, swaying from one side to the other. Just paying attention. I always think it's interesting to feel the difference between our right and our left side, especially since we've only stretched out the right side. See if you can notice or feel a difference in the body. Go ahead, walk the hands to the right. Let your body sink in just a little bit further. Walk your hands all the way over to the left. And just taking a couple deep breaths here. Letting the breath soften the body into the stretch. You might be feeling really tense or tight because this can be kind of a deep stretch, and that's okay. Just giving yourself that space to breathe. Beautiful. We're going to swivel now all the way, now facing the back of our mat. So our left leg is forward. Spin onto the right toes. Lower the back knee down and then flip the toes. We're going to do what we did last time, just kind of sinking the hips deep and then letting it back up. So just easing our way deeper into the stretch, not forcing anything, just taking it as slow as we need to. And maybe those hips sway side to side a little bit, forward and back. Doing your best to let this be an enjoyable process. Showing your body some love. Stretching and releasing any tension that's been building up throughout the day. Very good. From here, we're going to shift back into our half split. And again, this is where you have a lot of options. You can sink all the hips all the way back if that feels good. Maybe you slowly kind of shift back, slowly straighten the leg, folding the upper body in, just kind of exploring some subtle movements here in your half split in a way that just feels good for you to release and create more space in the hamstrings. I like to sway the hips from side to side. Just asking yourself, what does your body need in the moment? Is your body craving a little bit more flow and movement? Is your body craving stillness? Some peace, finding a position, holding there and breathing. There's no right or wrong, as long as you're tuning into your body. And let's go ahead and meet in our regular half split. Bring the hands to the inside edge of the front leg, and then we're going to kind of walk and swivel, coming into that inner thigh stretch. So from here, you can start to walk the hands forward, maybe even sink the hips down. Breathing here. Finding some subtle movements if that feels good for you. Take a couple more breaths wherever you are. Very good. Walk those hands back in. And we're going to meet in that low lunge facing the back of the mat. So the left leg is forward. Flip the back toes. Lift that back knee. And then we'll swivel around to our wide forward fold. And so I want to introduce a little variation that I've been loving lately here. So If you might need blocks. I'll show you how to do it with blocks. You might not need them. But you're going to set the block kind of far ahead, and it's kind of like a down dog variation. It's not a full down dog, but basically instead of folding in, we're going to walk our hands forward, straightening the arms. Maybe you even press up to the fingertips or let the palms go all the way flat onto the mat. And let the heart sink down, lift the tailbone to the sky. Now, if that's too intense, you can always use a block for a little extra lift. Just like this. And then I'm just going to turn to the side so that you can see that it's like the block or your hands are stretched way out forward. It's almost like that combination of like a puppy pose and a wide forward fold. So taking a couple moments there, maybe lifting to the fingertips, maybe try flattening the palms down, maybe sway the upper body. Take a couple breaths. Go ahead, walk the hands in. We're going to just heel toe the feet in, and we're going to come into a narrow child's pose. So what I mean by that is the knees are going to be together, feet, heels, ankles are together. You're going to sit back, and then from here, just rest the upper body down, reach the arms forward, and the forehead can come all the way down to the mat. And as we end here, just take a big breath in. And a slow, deep breath out. Go ahead, do that one more time. Take a nice full breath in. Feel your chest press against your thighs as you do this. And then exhale, let it go. Very good. Slowly walk the hands up. Bring the hands to heart center. Put a smile on your face. Thank you so much for stretching with me. I hope it felt so good in your body. I'll see you next time.